You know, in my own way, even though I'm a one-man show, I'm a sign painter. I deal with the clients. I deal with insurance and lift rental. And I'm always trying to improve. I'm trying to be like Toyota Motor Company. I'm trying to improve continually, every day. Even the little things. Like nothing is too small to worry about trying to improve it. Like my iced tea recipe. I make iced tea at home, you know. I was frustrated with trying to get, buying Lipton iced tea or something, brisk iced tea in the grocery store and enjoying it very much, but thinking like, God, I wonder what kind of chemicals they put in there. I think the only real chemical they put in there is citric acid, so I got my own. And it's wonderful. It makes your iced tea a lot more lively, piquant. It's a lot like lemon, but it's better than lemon. Lemon changes the color of your iced tea. It makes it lighter, less like iced tea looking. This batch, I put in kind of a lot of sugar. I put in more than a half a cup to my pitcher. I don't know how big the pitcher is. I'm not a research guy, okay? This batch has, like I said, it has more sugar in it, and it has the juice of half a lime in this one glass. It's quite good. But another one, this is another small thing. The little ink pen refills that I put into my plotter to draw transfer patterns. Now, buying this piece of equipment, it changed my life. It changed my business. It changed my life entirely. Before, I had to take all my transfers to some printer, and I had trouble with printers, you guys. Like, you're always trying to work out the technical details between you and them, and it's difficult. Sometimes you can't send a file big enough for the sign you want to paint. I paint big signs. I paint signs that are literally the size of a football field. I didn't print any paper patterns for that, but still, it's true. I ended up doing stuff like I would send the pattern to the printer, and I would say, please print this at 200%. And they would give me back 2 pieces of paper, one of them perfect. Printed at 200%, crystal clear. The other one, like they printed it out of Photoshop, so it was pixelated and a slightly different size. And the famous John Downer, he picked that out. He saw it. Literally, somebody posted a picture of it. John Downer commented like, "There's a lot of space between the B and the U or whatever." I don't know. Guy nailed it. But that's all besides the point. The thing that I really improved with that was the ink pen refills and storing them upright. It turns out it makes a huge difference. You know, I was storing them in the drawing table, in the little drawer under the drawing table, flat. And I was getting air bubbles in the ink pen refills. One day I was like looking for a pen. I don't know what it was. I was looking for an X-Acto knife, and I went into the drawer. And I thought, you know what? I bet I should just store these in a different way. So I stood them up the other way. So I'm going from horizontal to vertical. You know, it's a really similar thing to like the problem I have with deciding if I'm going to do a video like this on YouTube or a video the other way on Instagram. But it's ink pen refills that go into my plotter and draw the patterns for everything that I paint. And it worked. What a sweet day. Before, when I stored them horizontally, I had to check the little ink pen thing. I would take it out of its holder and look at it and see how much ink was left in there. And even if it looked like there was a lot of ink in there, when it got to like the bottom, when you put the cartridge in, it looks like it has about 2.5 inches of ink in it. But when it would get down to like 1 inch, then it was like a 50-50 shot. If I was drawing something big, that it would hit a bubble and it would draw half of the pattern. You know, you end up wasting paper because the pattern it's drawing, and then it stops drawing, and the machine doesn't know that it's out of ink. So it just keeps drawing, and then I come and check on it, and it's just blank paper there, you know. because there was an air bubble in the ink pen refill. It was maybe like divine intervention, you know, like I was just open to God or the universe, and it really came to me like a whisper from the skies. Store these the other way. Stand it up on end. And so I did. And ever since then, I'm getting like twice as much ink out of each cartridge. They're very inexpensive. The point is not that I'm saving money on ink. The point is that I'm not wasting paper. Did you guys understand that? It's that it would draw part of the thing, and then it was just not drawing? Huh? So anyway, I would say thanks. Let me say thanks. Do the sign of the cross, like I learned growing up Catholic. Say the Lord's Prayer. I gotta Google it. Who would be the patron saint of sign painters? I'm getting eaten up out here. I'm gonna call it a day. This was my video. How did you like my picture-in-picture technology? I invented this myself. This is a bit of continuous improvement too. Like, this is a 2-camera setup, and it's very simple. It's the GoPro, which I like the microphone for, and the iPhone 16, which I can't find a microphone that I like, but no, so I just decided to use them both. I'm not spending any money today. I'm not buying any microphones today or adapters. Improvement, you guys. You can do it too. And you. I can't tell you what the key is. I don't know if it's God. I don't know. Anyway, make your own iced tea. Improve your life every day. And the little things, they are big. Yeah, that was a nice video.